Hi, and welcome back to my vlog. So we're here again, Spectacle Island, still on holiday, but yeah, it's turning into a bit of a working holiday. So I was just having a chat with John. As you saw, I've been on my boat trip this morning, so I put a bit of footage of that up in the video. And despite appearances, it wasn't me driving the boat. There was someone in the thing below. But anyway, yeah, so I was driving past and I saw John in the field. He did mention he might need me to help out again. So I thought, well, you know what? I've done my boat trip. It's a lovely afternoon. He's still busy harvesting. He's still on his own. So I came to offer my services, and he said, yeah, that would be awesome. Thank you very much. So yeah, so we'll just quickly nip through here and I'll show you what's going on. It's quite cool, isn't it? Yeah, so he's... Oh, is he stopped? Oh, is he full? Oh, cripes. Okay, so I better get down there then. So yeah, so in that case, I won't show you what's going on. He's taken himself down a trailer, but he's asked me to get the fent, which he said was in here. Sorry, John, I'm keeping you waiting now. There we go. Yeah, because he wants me to cut the grass with this, which is really cool. So he's already collected it all up. So obviously this is the tractor I was using yesterday. But yeah, he's taken the thing off the front and put a cutting bar on the back, and there's a little cutting bar in the middle. And yeah, so I'll give this a go. We better run down there. Right, so here we are. I was wrong. He was on his phone. I thought perhaps he was full, then I realised the pipe wasn't out. So no, he wasn't. He had a call. Okay, so this is the grass field. So we'll cut this. I think he needs hay for the cattle. So let's figure this out then. So hang on, I'll come back a little bit. I think that's where the sort of the grass starts. Lower that down, switch it on. Awesome. Okay, we'll lower the back ones down. I think he's got a windrower. I'm assuming he does. Switch those on too. That's a funny thing, isn't it? Right. Okay, let's give it a go. Because I'll need to stop anyway in a second and go and empty the harvester. Just get a run up and down, perhaps because he's got to turn around. Oh my gosh, I could have been there because I think he's going the wrong way. He'll have to. That's just slightly weird to see a PTA running right in front of your eyes, but still, it's doing the job, isn't it? That's awesome. Right. Anyway. So yeah, so I'm just going to cut. He's got this field to do and that field. I don't know if he's planning on getting both of them done today. But we did drop some straw yesterday, so he might, I don't know if he wants that baling or what. I suppose it just depends how much time we get, to be honest, as to how much we get done. Right, can I try and reasonably neatly line these up? It's a bit of a weird thing when you're... Okay, try that there. I'm hoping I'm not going to miss some. I am going to miss some, aren't I? I'm going to miss a strip. Right, so let's come in a little bit. Okay, that's better. That's better. Right. Oh, and he's full. Okay, that's fine. I'm coming, John. I'm coming. What I could do, if I just stop... Oh, I'm missing a bit. About there. Nip over. He's going to have to bring the combine out anyway. There we go. So he's cracking back on. I was going to record a bit while I was doing that, but it's this Deutz is awesome. Look at this. What a fabulous tractor. But it's a bit loud, so I didn't. I'll just wait for John to get out of the way. There's a forecast of rain this afternoon. Eyes are looking quite clear at the moment, but hopefully it'll be late enough that it won't matter too much. Mind you, we've got to get this straw in. I mean, he's not, if he loses a little bit, I don't think he's too fussed. So lower that down, do that, lower that down, do that. There we go. Right, try and keep in a reasonably straight line, will you? And I'll get this cut. I might have a chat with him afterwards actually, because this will probably cope with being cut with a little bit of rain, but there's no point in me heading it, unless he wants it putting in the bunker silo. I don't know actually. I'm pretty sure he wants hay because he said he's run out. So I'm going to turn those off when I turn around, because it does catch the top of some of these. I'm just going to do a mess if I'm not careful. There we go. Try and get us lined up properly this time. But yeah, I mean, I certainly know he wants to try and get at least one of these fields done today, but with impending weather, and he was out this morning, so he's not had a full day on it. So let's bring it forward, start it from there, that'll do. Good. All the way. I reckon he'll finish the rest of that field. He shouldn't need me again, so I can focus on this. Yeah, well, it's definitely worse things you could be doing on a nice sunny afternoon. You can't beat the smell of fresh cut grass, can you? Let's face it. And I'm pretty sure the cows will agree. I will try and keep a reasonably straight line, because I've done a pretty poor job of that so far. But that'll be alright. So yeah, so that's it really. I'm just going to try and just help out John with a few jobs this afternoon, so I'll probably check in with you a little bit later on, but we'll get this grass cut and then I'll have a chat with him as to what he wants me to do next with the weather forecast being as it is. Just bring that forward a little bit, don't have to get too close to the crop in front. There we go. Ooh, I did get a little bit too close actually, I think. Oh well. But yeah, so I'll carry on cutting this and keep an eye on how John's doing, and see what we're going to do next. I think. I'll tell you what. I suppose there's an element of less pressure when it's not. I mean, it's a little bit of pressure trying not to mess it up, but there's an element of less pressure when it's not your farm. You know, you're just helping out and doing the jobs, being in the tractors, being out on the land. Great. Awesome. Someone else having to make the decisions and worry about the finances and all that sort of stuff. Well, I'm not sure John worries that much about it. It's fine to say it's more a hobby farm than anything else. But I haven't really asked exactly what it is that he does otherwise, because I'm assuming it's something else, but I don't know. Not really my business, is it? Anyway, I'll stop whittering and I'll see you in a little bit. Right, that's it. Grass is cut. John's just finished, so I thought I'd come and unload. No, not quite. There we go. That should be all right, I think. Oh, I do like that tractor. Oh, mate. No. All right. Oh no, I've gone a bit tough. A bit too far. Depth perception. There we go. Yeah, so I had a quick chat. I think he wants us to get some of this straw up first. The grass, he says, if it gets wet, it gets wet. We'll ted it, we'll dry it. It can just take a little bit longer to dry back out again, but the straw, I think he'd rather we bale at least some of it up. He doesn't need all of it. So I said, okay. So he's gone back up to the farm. He's getting set up. It should be an interesting thing, it sounds like. He's getting me set up with the baler and everything. He's going to try and sort that out. But I'm going to leave the combine here because he's going to get on with the next field while I start baling up the straw. Mind you, there's this one and there's the field we did leave a bit of the straw on the field that we did yesterday evening as well. So we'll try and get that done, but I think he quite wants to get at least one more field harvested today as well. But maybe, I don't know, perhaps he's going to do that without the straw. I'm guessing these two lots will be enough for now. I think he's got some bales in the bale trailer already, I think, if I remember from my little poke around yesterday. not as everything on these roads, but you never know. There are other tractors about. I'm pretty sure I saw another tractor working in a field a little bit further over. As I went past, I don't know if it's still going, but I went past this morning, there was certainly one. That was actually spot on amount as well, really. And I'm guessing he'll probably take this one back. There's the fence to go to bring back up as well. We can tidy up later. Right, so I'll get this unloaded and I'll go and find John and figure out what it is that he needs me to do with the baler. Well, obviously I know what he needs me to do, you know what I mean. Anyway, it's hard, isn't it? No, I've overcooked it. Oh yeah, of course, because it's confusing me because I keep thinking that the spout isn't over the unload point as it is in my silo back at home. This should be about right, hopefully. Fingers crossed, have I got it right? No, not too far over maybe. Or just not far enough back. That's definitely not right. Let's try and swing around. Maybe I'm just not far enough over. There we go. That's better. It's quite difficult actually doing this because of course the trailer completely blocks your view. There we go. And this tractor's so old it doesn't even have wing mirrors. Right, I'll go find John and we'll get on with the baling. Right, so we started the baling. John said, although there's straw in the other field as well, he said because of the setup I might find it easier to start here. Just going to pull forward as far as I can, make sure we've got all the straw. So this is a really weird thing. It's a funny little baler, but judging by the tyres, actually no, and it's old, but it's not that old. Of course, I'm going to have a real job to turn it because it's got a dolly on the trailer, but it's fine. That should be all right. But yeah, it shoots the bales out the back. If I can get it set up in a minute, I'm going to practice a little bit first. But if I can get it set up in a minute, then I'll get the. He says it doesn't matter if we don't get every bit up anyway. But I'll get the drone out and we'll see if we can do some overhead if I can get it working. I brought it with me obviously because I used it for the boat trip this morning, but it would be quite cool. He did say that occasionally the mechanism's not perfect and occasionally the bales miss. But the basic principle is that switch off a minute when I get uphill. I also want to make sure I don't get in John's way. This is another great tractor. This guy's got the best selection of tractors. This is an Ursus. But yeah, he did say the mechanism's a little bit doddery and sometimes they don't quite shoot into the trailer like what they should. But you know what, I could go straight across and do the field that he's doing at the same time. So he said occasionally you have to stop and pick him up by hand, but we'll see how we do. It's quite slow. See if we can see one go in. I'm just also conscious on the front. There we go, look. I'm probably missing some now. Oh, no, we're not doing too bad. But yeah, so this is quite funny. That's great. And of course they're in little bales, so I mean, you can easily manipulate them by hand. He says he tends to leave them in the trailer and just gets out, whatever he needs, be it a straw one or a hay one. He just keeps them all in the trailer. They're easy. Very occasionally he gets them out, I think, but why not? So yeah, so we'll do some straw today, or hopefully, depending on the weather. That weather forecast says there's cloud and raining coming, but I think that might be later in the evening. So at least for working hours we'll be all right. But yeah, we might lose a little bit of straw here or there, a little bit of that grass, but the grass hopefully will dry out tomorrow, and tomorrow I might do some hay bales, on the assumption he wants me to come and help him again. Like I said, this is pretty relaxing, to be honest. I mean, I didn't come on holiday to get away from farming. I came on holiday to get away from, just give myself a bit of breathing space, time to think from everything that's happened at home. But it was a convenient moment to get away a little bit, but I've no issues with, doing a bit of farming, especially trying out some really old and unusual equipment like this on a working farm. It's quite special, actually. He's got a great selection of stuff. I'll have to go and have a look in a minute. I haven't been paying attention to see if I've lost any But yeah, so I've absolutely no issues with helping out. It's just I get a bit of time to myself, either in the morning or the evening. Quite relaxing, but doing a couple of hours in the afternoon, especially in the weather, is lovely. It's not a problem. So yeah, if he needs me to come and help him tomorrow, I'll come and help him tomorrow. And I suppose that'll be, I think these are all of his fields, so if we get, whether we'll get that last one there harvested today, I don't know. But either way, there's 4 fields that will need to be started to turn around. Seems to having a bit of a power issue. I don't know why the engine's doing that, but I don't want to get in his way, so I'll keep going. I'll just do alternate swaths to the extent I can. Like I said, he's not overly fussed about getting rid of a little bit of straw. We can cultivate it back in. It's more about getting as many bales as we can get up in the time that we've got. Doing a good job. This is a fabulous tractor. So like I say, I might see in a minute if I get the drone up. I'll finish. I'll do a bit more, so I get a bit more practice in. I've got a bit more space to turn around at this end. And then when I come out and do the alternate rows back the other way, I'll see if I can get the drone up and see if it'll follow what I'm doing. Should do. And actually, probably in a minute, have I just seen? Has he got his beacons on? Or am I being completely stupid? Yeah, I think he's got the beacons on. Right, so I better go and unload him anyway on his next run down the hill, which is absolutely fine, spot on timing. And then we'll see about getting the drone sorted out when we get back. What a fabulous tractor. Right, anyway, no time to waste. There we go. Fortunately, I figured out how to record sound into my mobile phone, and then it records it onto the footage from the drone, which is a pretty cool feature. Oh, I'm going to get in the way, so I'm going to hold back a second. But yeah, got the drone following me. I can mess about with it a little bit, but I've just got it hopefully in the right position so we can see the bales shooting at the trailer, which is pretty cool. I'll just wait for the combine to turn around. He should be able to finish that now without me having to go and empty. I don't know the exact size of these 2 fields, but the first one just filled the trailer nicely, so I'm guessing this one should be about the same. I don't know if they're equal. In fact, I think that one might be slightly smaller than this one. I'm not sure. But anyway, yeah, if we want to leave space in here for some hay, we probably better not go too crazy actually on these. It's a lot easier if I leave yet another row. Just nudge the drone down. The bales just fly. It's fantastic. It really is so good, and it's so easy. I know the bales are a little bit smaller, but you know what? You can manipulate them by hand. We can throw them into the food mixer by hand. And it's only a little food mixer, so it's not like you'll need many anyway. It's cool. And yeah, when you're small scale, it's fine. If you're bigger scale, it's a bit different, but small scale, not a problem. Sorry, that was a bit squidgy. Me weaving all over the place. So I guess I'll chat with him once I've done this field. We'll see how many bales roughly we've got, and then see if he wants me to do any more of the straw. I think the answer might be no, but we'll see. Might need to go spread some of the cows actually. I'll ask him. See what it does for bedding. Kind of cool. Haven't got cows yet. I spoke to the chap looking after the farm last night. He said the chickens were all good. He's put some crops into the fields. He's absolutely fine. Happy as Larry. A couple of extra fields to manage and work. I said before, he'll get the the crops are his. It's his crops. I'm not, it's a favour for me to keep the place running. So I'm not charging him or anything like that. Nothing so complicated. There we go. wonder how big his windrow is. I wonder if I can get that hay done this afternoon. We need the hay, probably more than we need the straw. So there's no point in me doing any more straw if we're wanting to keep capacity for hay bales. I'll just stop, give him plenty of room to turn around. That's one whole field cleared anyway. So if I can just get the last see if I can just get the last, actually I haven't checked to see, because that one's alright, I haven't checked to see if we've got any labels missing. I haven't noticed any anywhere, I have to say. I'm going to have a hunt round in a minute, just make sure. I'm just going to try and get there we go. Right. Need the drone to land itself. Okay. So yeah, so I'll go and have a chat with John when he's finished. I think he's on the last strip now. Yeah, he's just coming back round. And yeah, see if we want to do this hay or not. I reckon we could squeeze that in. They looks really quick. Right. So John's started tedding the grass, get it nice and dry. I've got the wind blower on the back here, put the drone out, and I've just going to windmill this up. So we're going to try and get as much done as we can. There might be bits we miss, there might be stuff to come and tidy up, like my terrible window for a start. But yeah, we just thought we'd get some of this done, at least, even if we don't get it all done tonight. We can always re-leave it to dry tomorrow, whatever's left, and have another go. But yeah, John just decided that it'd be nice if we get this. Asked me to stay a bit late. I said, well, look, that's fine. He's going to buy me dinner in exchange. So I think that's fair. Yeah, we're going to get as much of this. Oh, I've got a lump here. Not sure what happened there. Yeah, we're going to get as much of this done as we can. We'll get some of it baled up, get the bales in a nice dry, and then we'll just see what's left tomorrow. It's like the windrow missed some bits, but yeah, so we'll just spend a little bit of time getting some of this done. Evening's drawing in. The rain is still forecast, but there's very little cloud about. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I guess we'll see how we do. I think it probably means it'll be quite a long time after we stop anyway. I mean, none of these thing about old machinery, of course, is they don't have particularly bright lights, so working in the dark is yeah, a little bit of a challenge. But so we'll just have to see how it is, I guess. Actually, so where it's headed the grass properly, we can actually sort of form a double swap, see if this works. Give that a go. I'm not sure how the baler will react, but it's worth a try. But yeah, so I'm happy to help out. I'm quite enjoying this. I do love this Deutsch. It's a great tractor. And we'll just get as much of this done as we can. So the cows are getting a bit low on feed, and we actually haven't got any, well, there's not a lot. I think there is a little bit of silage, he said, in the chaff, or some, in the bunker. What did he say was chaff in the bunker? I can't remember. Anyway, but I mean, either way, they'll be alright with a bit of hay and keep them going. Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm not thinking straight. See? And I thought I was getting better at talking and driving at the same time. Apparently I was wrong. We'll get a few strips of this done. And I'll get some baled up. But I mean, if we can get it headed, then at least if it gets wet overnight, it shouldn't take too much drying again tomorrow. And we can bale up the rest. but he's cracking through that in his Fiat, which is quite a nice piece of kit. I've already taken the grain back up and put it in the silos so that we're ready for that. We don't have to worry about that as it suddenly starts raining. And I say, in the meantime, we'll just get as much as we can. Just one field left to do tomorrow. You might need some help with it, but I've also volunteered. Afterwards, come and do a couple of hours of, I don't know, cultivating or sowing or, I don't know, whatever really. I don't mind doing a little bit each day. Might be a chill morning tomorrow, sort of read my book or something, I don't know. Right. Mind the crop. You got a double cloth going. Nice, I might stop after this, see if we can bale some up. What, 5:10? Probably got a good hour or so at least before we have to worry about it getting dark. See how we do. Right, anyway, I'm quite worried this video is getting a little bit long, so I'll carry on, and I'll catch up with you when I do a bit of baling or something. Right, so here we go. John's just finished, he's just having a look around. Yeah, getting some hay bales, it's going well. I'll burn up again, I just think it gives the best view of the projectile bales. Yeah, I think we've ended up with a couple of grass ones. I had a chat with John before I started, he said don't worry about it, we'll just try and root them out and give them to the cows in advance. I've been doing a bit of because there's not a lot of space at the end here to turn, so I've been doing a bit of a dance around, try and get a good angle. Anyway, I'm going to leave you shortly because it's coming on 6. Light's starting to dim. I just want to get as much of this done as possible to get us enough bales for John before we've ended up with the grass one again. Oh, that was close, look at that. That nearly didn't make it. I have had to stop and pick one up at one point when I was turning at the ends, one of the straw ones right at the start. There's a bit of the straw left over in. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to just get as much of this done tomorrow. There'll be more. Sorry, try this again. I can't drive and talk. Get as much of this done as I can today before the light fails. But I don't think we've got that much left, and there'll be more to do tomorrow. So I might do more to do in the next video if I come and help out tomorrow, which I think I will do. I'm beginning to get into the habit of spending a couple of hours behind a tractor in the afternoon. It's kind of fun, yeah, John's offered to buy me dinner for my efforts, which is more than sufficient payment. I'm having a whale of a time, and yeah, very good of him actually. So we'll do another hour or so perhaps, and then we'll stop. And because that's all my windrow stuff, isn't it? But yeah, and then we'll stop and we'll go for some dinner. But there you go. I'll just switch drone off. Tractor off, switch back to the Deutz, and do a bit more windrowing. But yeah, I do hope you've enjoyed the video. It's I've had a great time here. We've got a nice mix of bales in here. I'll have to try and root out those grass ones. Let's see if I can. John did say he just sort of climbs in, and if I can get in, there we go. Yeah, so these are all hay. That one might be a grass bale. They'll need a bit of sorting through, to be honest, to get at them, I think, but I don't see that being an issue. Just need to move them about a bit. They are starting to stack up a little bit at the back end, but John says it's fine. Apparently they do. You know, they just sort of start falling forwards, but the problem is we're not going to get, to be honest, we may not get that much more in anyway, so we'll give some to the cows. That looks like a grass bale to me. Let's see if I can grab that. There we go, pull that out. Ooh, which means actually that one there that I just moved, that's a grass bale too. You can tell the difference. They're just that, there's not a lot in it, but they're just that little bit darker. So if I try and wheedle these out so that we can just give these to the cows straight as soon as we get back. I say it's a bit short of options to make TMR, but at least if they've got a good source of grass and hay and some extra straw for bedding, they'll be fine for a little while. And then I guess perhaps the next time we cut the grass, maybe we'll put that into the bunker. But anyway, I'm going to bid you farewell because I keep saying that and I need to get on. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, likes and subscriptions are very much appreciated. Please share it, spread the word. My holiday escapades. I'll get from this side, shall I? And I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. In the meantime, take care of yourselves and bye for now.